Hello children, take out page number 38 in your grammar textbook, exercise D. In this exercise, we have to underline the pronouns for and circle the nouns for which they stand. This means pronouns what we have underlined, they are for which noun that we have to circle. Now see example 1. Juhi said that she was very happy. Here in this sentence the pronoun is she and she is standing for Juhi. For which noun? Juhi. So why you will ask the question, why she, madam? Then I see you have to, every time when you are using a pronoun, see the table. Now see this table. Why we have used she? Because third person singular female in the subject pronoun we use she. Why she is Juhi is third person? Because we are talking about Juhi, about the person whom we talk, that is called third person. And the person who speaks, first person. The person who is listening is the second person. Now see the second example. Neha was very happy. She had won a prize. She is again a pronoun. She is standing for Neha. Again the same thing. Third person, singular, female, we use she. The second sentence, look at that star, it is shining brightly. In this sentence the pronoun is it. It is used for the star. Star is an object, right? It's a non-living thing. So we used it, and here the star is singular. I'll show you in the table. Star. Now see, for star what will come? We are talking about star, so you cannot call person, but it is an object. Third object, it's a third person about whom we are talking, that object we are talking. It's singular. Star, it's not stars, it's a non-personal, it's not a person, so we use it. And it is again in the, whether it is a subject or an object, we use it. As it is a subject, it is it. I hope you are understanding. Now see, last evening Tanu went to see a movie. It was quite interesting. Here again the pronoun is it, and as I had shown you again last evening, Tanu is the third person about whom we are talking. She went to see a movie. We are talking about a movie. I am talking, so I am a first person. You all are listening about this sentence. You are second person, and we are talking about Tanu that went to see a movie is the third person and the object. So yeah, third person, singular, non-personal, so it is it. Okay, that's why it's the it. Now fourth sentence, Jenny is very honest. She does not tell lies. Again it was just like the first and second. Now you can, when I'll give you this table, you can see in that table she, third person, because we are talking about Jenny, so she is the third person singular, she is female, and it's a subject, we are talking about Jenny, so the pronoun she. Now the sun rises in the east, it sets in the west. Again we are talking about the sun, so sun is the third personal, or you can say third person object, and we are using the pronoun it, as I had already shown you in the table. Karan and Gautam will not come. Do not wait for them. Now see, Karan and Gautam, they are more than one person. Here the pronoun is them. We have used pronoun them for them. And we are talking about not one person. We are talking about more than one person. That is Karan and Gautam. Now let's see in the table. Third person. Karan and Gautam, they are more than one. So it is plural. Right? In plural, there can be two male, two female, one male and one female, or anything. But as we are talking about them, as the pronoun is in the object, we use them. I hope you are getting the table properly. Now let's see the next exercise, next sentence. Mother, I am very angry with you. Gautam. Now here this colon is given. So my mother is saying I am. I means who? Mother. Mother is speaking. So she is the first person. She is speaking. She is singular. That's why she is saying I. I am very angry. I means mother is very angry with you. Gautam. You is the second person. You is the second person. Gautam. Mother is talking to Gautam. So mother is speaking that I am angry. So she is first person singular. Mother is talking to Gautam. So he is second person and he is second person singular. Gautam is only one. Mother is only one. She is speaking. So she is first person. Gautam is listening. So Gautam is second person. For second person singular we use the pronoun you, and for first person we use singular, we use the pronoun I. Let me show you in the table again. See, first person singular, mother was speaking, she was saying I means mother. So first person singular, as she was speaking, she is the subject, we have used the pronoun I. Understood? And she was speaking to whom? Gautam. So she was telling Gautam, I am angry with you. So Gautam was listening. So he is the second person. Listener is the second person. I had shown you in the video. But Gautam is one or many? Only one. So we have used the pronoun you. For him, singular, we have used the pronoun you. Now the next sentence. Sumati. Sumati is speaking now. Do you like these flowers, Ajay? Sumati is the first person because she is speaking. She is singular. So if we would have used, what we would have used? I like her. But here we are not. She is not. She is just directly speaking to the second person. That is Ajay. Do you like these flowers, Ajay? So Ajay is second person singular. We have used the pronoun you for Ajay. I have brought them. Sumati is telling to Ajay. Sumati is speaking. She is the first person. Ajay is listening. So Sumati is saying to Ajay, do you like flowers? I have brought them. I means who? Sumati is speaking to Ajay. So Sumati is saying I have brought them. So I is for Sumati. So underline the pronoun I. It is for Sumati. Have brought them. She has brought them. What she has brought? Flowers. The nouns, flowers, things. And underline the pronoun.